changed. But it always heard war never changes. I heard war has changed. But in the end it doesn't matter anyway, because this is the dawning of a brand new day, where it doesn't matter what you've heard, 'cause I'm the motherfucking wizard. The wizard, a formidable wielder of arcane magics, the wizard engages his foes from afar, foregoing close combat in favor of powers far more arcane and inscrutable, including Spectral Blade, improved Spectral Blade, and a magic missile so devastating you'll regret ever crossing paths with this rebellious foe. The wizard. The wizard. The wizard. The wizard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, the Arbiter, and I have some great news. I have a job interview coming up. I'm going to be doing software testing for Halo if this goes through. So, yeah, super stoked about that. Let's get the game started, shall we? Let me just activate the display really quick. And, yeah, we're playing Hogwarts Legacy tonight, because my computer can run it. For the longest time, I would get an error, or I would get a bug where it would get stuck on the black screen when it was loading. But I've been able to play it these past few weeks pretty reliably, so we're going to do Hogwarts Legacy tonight. Read before playing? No, I don't think I will. Yep, we gotta prepare the shaders, because, you know, that's the modern AAA experience. Can't have it load up on start. No, sir. And this is on an SSD, mind you. Imagine this on a hard drive. We'd be here forever. I kind of feel like drinking something, but I don't know what to drink. I had soda already today, when I had popcorn for breakfast that was left over from last night. I had orange juice for lunch with my chicken strips. I suppose I could have tea. Do I really want to make tea, though? I mean, kind of, yeah, actually. Tea does sound nice. Very appropriate, considering the game's setting. There we go. Yeah, we will create a new character. That was just a test character. see how everything played out. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery provides the use of prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliza Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley. Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Now we got some presets here. His hair's all right. Facial structure. I think we'll go with that one, but let's just take a look at some of the others. Actually, I kind of like that. Bit red. We're gonna go pale. Do we go with glasses? Yeah, I think we will. Now, hair color. Whoops. What the fuck? I'm trying to click the arrows. They don't really have gold blonde as a hair color, do they? I love gold! Fuck. Avalon Apple, I see you have a Harry Potter. My condolences. 5th years are the first year that they can become prefects, from what I recall. Yeah, I'm a casual Harry Potter fan. I don't know all the lore and all that. I've watched almost every movie at least once. That was a long time ago, though. I never got to see Deathly Hallows Part 2, though, unfortunately. Not a big fan of that hairstyle. No. Maybe. They don't really have the hairstyle that I like, where it's simple, parted to the side. No. Freckles. No freckles. Complexion. I don't know, a bit of rosy on the cheeks. Yeah, we'll do that. Eyes. Now, eye color is going to be blue. They can only operate at 17. They become prefect at 15. They can join the Quidditch team at 12, I think. Yeah, it's going to be helpful to have you on hand, Avalon, because I don't know the Harry Potter lore, admittedly. Not very well. I've actually been reading through the Harry Potter books these past couple weeks. I finished Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone, last week on Saturday, and then I'm working through Chamber of Secrets right now. Eyebrows. Decent. Eyebrow color. I think I'm gonna go with that. I used to have very pale eyebrows when I was younger. This game happens in the past during a war with the goblins. Yeah, I'm not sure which goblin rebellion this is, because I know there's more than one. No, those... Well... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Voice 1...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah, that works. I don't know, let's go back to the face really quick. Was it this one that I liked? No, not that one. First name. Jackson, last name Lake. That's a good pseudonym. Not very wizardly, though. Perhaps... Sebastian Dawnbreaker. This game happens in... Oh, I already read that.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been
First name
practicing
Goblin,
the
last
spells
name
we worked on.
I
Slayer.
have, Professor.
I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I wonder what he's looking at. He looks like he saw something, but he didn't want to say. I know who that is. I didn't know who that is at the, when I started playing this last time, but I've seen him so many times now, I know who that is. I don't remember his name, unfortunately, but I recognize him. Yes, we get our opening credits, Warner Brothers Studios, Avalanche. Must be the team behind the game. Portkey Games, Wizarding World. Oh yeah, there's a cool feature about this game. If you guys have a Wizarding World account and you play this game, you can actually sync up your wand to the wand you get to the Wizarding World. Which we will be doing in this run.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
I forgot that this guy works for the Ministry. Goblin Rebellion, truth or not? Oh, but good.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot
So is his
open
wife
it.
dead then?
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that?
Is Mrs.
glow?
Fig alive or dead?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh yeah, sure enough, it's glowing.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh, we got a dragon.
Hang on!
Thank goodness that got us out of that mess.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright, G to heal. This game has Souls-like combat, believe it or not.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Oh yeah, look at that. When our eyes adjust to the light.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
So
If
Miriam
you're
Fig is
sure
out of the
you're
picture,
right and
now
wouldn't mind
George is dead
indulging
too.
me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely,
Whatever this key
sir.
leads to must be damn
Let's
important.
see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
This looks like polished glass or obsidian of some sort.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Basic cast. Well, how about that?
Excellent!
Yes, I already know.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Ooh, look at that.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Very cinematic. And now we have a bridge to access this ancient structure.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
So first we need to examine this mural, and then we can go around the side.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
And here we have the path to our next objective.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor
Opening
Fig!
up. Hey, look! Gringotts!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
There we go.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where do we begin?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
They are riding in that with no seatbelts. They're gonna fall right out of there.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Interesting.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
Very
Simply,
interesting.
We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I think that goblin is Ranrock. Between the armband and the red eyes, I think that's the antagonist of our story, chat.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Alright, so we got the treasure from this chest here. Let's step inside the vault and see what awaits us.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
There we go. We've unlocked Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
There we go.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
And what's behind floor number 1?
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Now we just follow Professor Fig.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Traces of ancient magic.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright, time for Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
That looks like these stone knights are ready for a battle. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out.
Potato!
Accio! Disfendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Magic fight!
Descendo! Levioso! Confringo!
Potato! Superfly!
Exposo! Depose!
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Descendo!
Stupefy!
Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy!
I think it's over.
Stay close!
It's pitch dark.
Lumos! Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Let's follow the wisps. That's
What's
usually a
happened?
bad idea in folklore,
The wisps
but
of magic
in this
seem
game,
to be
not a
leading
terrible
me somewhere.
one.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oh,
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Protego too soon.
Stupid shot. Protego. Stupid shot. Stupid shot.
There we go. Any more? Who else wants some?
Lumos.
Ah, good. More of these wisps. Oh, that's interesting. It seems to be a statue. And now we have a magic portal.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow.
Hello, how are you today?
It will only be
Mrs.
impossible for
Emerald?
one who
I'm
cannot
doing
see
great.
traces of
I'm doing
ancient
great.
magic as
I have a
can.
job interview lined up
Your
with
ability to see what others cannot will not
with
be
Hallow.
enough, Percival.
I'm looking forward to
We
that.
are entrusting the one who embarks
I
on
figured
this
I'd
path
celebrate
with powerful secrets,
tonight.
with
Have a
knowledge
do a stream
others
of
will
Harry
do
Potter games. My
anything
computer
to
is
obtain.
now able to
Yes.
run it.
And if we are correct, Charles,
Sorry if I'm just now
the
seeing your
ritual
message.
wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just Give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
I'm itching for a fight. Let's fucking go. Let's throw hands.
Sir,
Or wands,
they
I
have
guess.
the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ooh, so he's got a magic resisting gauntlet. Very nice. The Vault Guardian.
I know a way out. Professor!
Good lord. That was a close shave.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
We at Hogwarts, boys and girls.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
And this is where the real fun begins. Oh boy.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
The headmaster's kind of a jerk in this game,
Phineas
but I kind of
Nigellus
like that.
Black.
Phineas Nigellus Black.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ooh, that is some nasty chugging right there. Y'all see that? Those are frame drops.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must.
Yep.
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Hell yeah.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, that is some lag. That is nasty lag.
Oh,
Y'all can see why I'm
more
doing this in
thing.
2D mode and
Due
not
to the
doing the
unfortunate
3D model
injury
tonight.
on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Bullshit!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back
Wanna
in the
explain
morning
your
to collect
title?
you for your
I'm
first
on drugs.
class.
Why does your character
Thank
sound
you, Professor
AI?
Weasley.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you mean.
Hope
Why
you
does
enjoy
my
your
character
first night
sound
at
AI?
Hogwarts. Sleep well.
And my title, so there was some drama when this game first released about like how anyone who played this was a transphobe because J.K. Rowling is a TERF. So my title is just making a jab at the drama surrounding this game.
Looks like everyone's
As for
gone.
my voice sounding AI, I don't know what to tell you. That's just my normal voice. If you're talking about the movement and motion, however, I'm using a 2D model, or a 2D version of my 3D model to save on computer performance, because this game chugs even at the best of times. There's no way we could get away with doing the 3D model and this game together.
Which way is the common room?
Actually, let me test something really quick. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Actually, let me test something really quick. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Okay, yeah, so my voice is coming through fine. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's locked. Okay.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year. So lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting Nelly to be
Anywhere for first day. I'm sure you'd use them.
Alright, who's the daredevil?
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's terrifying. It was nothing I couldn't handle. Yeah, let's go with this one.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Cool.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Cool, let's meet some of our other classmates.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Well, you seem to have changed it. Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Funny enough, your character will cast non-verbally if you use certain spells frequently enough. I don't think that's a mechanic. I think they just wanted to make it so that you weren't getting the same voice line every time you cast a spell.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
I actually found a recipe for butterbeer online the other day. I'm probably going to post it in the Discord kitchen channel. I'll probably try it out once I have secured my new job.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
I can imagine so.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Alright, let's go have a word with Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much
I wonder if you
discussion
get
with the
different careers
headmaster
based on
and
how
the
you answer
Department
the
of Magical
test.
Education at the Ministry,
It'd be so badass
we've
if we
devised
became an
something
Auror.
extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. you would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
All right.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Yeah, we already... Okay, so we know. Open the field guide. Click this. Field guide pages. Yeah. As you complete challenges, you can unlock gear.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Cat! I will pet the cat. Aww. I like cats. Cats are great. For those of you new here, I have a cat of my own. His name is Garlic, and he is the best boy.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I wonder what I should do for dinner tonight. Maybe pizza.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, we press M to open the map. South wing. No, that's not it. Okay, there's Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ooh, Hogsmeade! Oh, hell yeah, Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Do we or don't we?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have
you
provided
remember the
our
sonic
new
screwdriver
fifth year
mod?
with a
Hell
solid
yeah, I did.
foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit
And the
there,
TARDIS
Professor.
room mod, too.
They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ooh, excuse me.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring
Do I have any
ruins?
gum in my desk? No, I do not.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as
Dragons
capable
do as they
you are,
wish, and
I
no one
believe
can
the
sit
ability
and
you
sway them
possess
otherwise.
obliges you to be well trained.
Yep.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. Enchantment in the field guide's map. You can now track available quests from the map. Where's my mouse? Where the blazes is my mouse? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that gets the button. I didn't see the fucking text. No wonder there was no mouse.
I'm retarded?
All right.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, now I see a field guide page floating in the breeze over there. 2 of them. We can't pick them up yet, though. We don't have Accio. So first we'll head to Defense Against the Dark Arts, because I like that class. And then we'll go to Charms. This is the wrong way. Oh, hold up. Arithmancy door. Let's have a look here. Alright, so 11 plus 2 gets you... So 11 plus 2 is 13. 21 subtract 13 should be... 8, if my math's correct. And then 5 plus 9 gets you 14, plus 3 gets you 17. That's 3. Now where, oh where, is the... Ah, here it is. That's 0, that's 2, that's 6, I believe. No, that's 4. Nope, that wasn't it. 8. I was right, it was 8. Desert Nomad Scarf. Alright, let's equip that really quick. Natural Breeze Scarf. Let's just make this invisible. Now, you'll see we already have some stuff. This is because of DLC and Twitch rewards. I'm not terribly fond of any of the scarves, though. Oh, you know what? Before we pick up my favorite robe, we'll use Merlin's robe. Yeah! That looks dope as hell. Death Eater masks. Beaked Skull mask. Okay, we don't have anything for that. Ah, yes, of course. Defense Against the Dark Arts. That laughter sounded like Peeves the Poltergeist. Yep. Where, oh where could that pesky poltergeist be?
Lumos.
Ah, okay.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean...
Unlocked some fast travel location, that's helpful. Now the moth that goes to that frame, though in case of a dragon, I guess it's apex life form privilege.
My brother caused a lot of trouble in Professor Weasley.
Oh, hold up.
Revelio.
I thought I saw something shimmering. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Lumos.
Now where, oh where could that moth be?
Lumos.
Not here. Nothing here.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's Peeves.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Where is this? Looks like a mural with a fountain of some sort. And then an alcove of some sort. Now, we just went through a loading zone, so I don't think the moth would be around here. Yeah. So in that case...
Feels off. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
No.
Never forget what that offered.
Where, oh where could that moth be? Another one of these paintings. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the moths don't spawn until you do the first quest for this. Because there is a quest here. It's back in the main staircase. Ah, wait, nope. Here we go. So it wasn't off base. And look at that. With that, we gain another field guide page.
Lumos.
Now, the cool thing is there is no time limit for you to get to class like there would be in Bully. In this game, it's as simple as your class starts when you show up. Let's see, what other clues are there in this? 2 pillars and a tall window pane.
You finished your herbology essay?
I don't think these are what we're looking for.
Got called on to read out loud.
No, that's not it either.
I think I even bought a bit.
pillars.
That young'un's now teaching.
Where on earth could that moth be? Well, I mean, technically we know. We've seen the port and we've seen the frame.
I find if I try to look at it, it seems to keep sharpening my back.
Well, we'll go back to the main hall really quick and get the quest for the first frame, and then we'll do this. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He always arrives precisely when he means to. Exactly. See, here's a side quest that we can do.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I wonder if the teacher will take that as an excuse.
Lumos. That spot must be a
Probably
clue.
not.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Gandalf quotes don't work in the Harry Potter universe. At least I assume.
Revelio.
Ah. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
Lumos.
Oh, look at that! We got ourselves a
This
moth.
looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have cast Revelio in that one hallway to try and find the moth that was there.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
So many letters to write every day.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
There we go. Another side quest complete.
I should have seen that.
Like a moth to a frame.
Lumos. Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Now, if we can find that moth... No? Oh, you know what? I wonder if the moth in that frame is in the DADA classroom.
Goodbye!
look at that lag.
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I'm gonna raffle stomp these noobs.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh yeah, so a bit of Harry Potter lore that I learned recently. Merlin was a Slytherin, of all things.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Let's rock.
Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego.
I do enjoy life.
Oh shit!
How perceptive.
One
Thank
shot. Whoops!
This should be easy.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
Almost all of my students were this adept.
Protego.
Protego. First thing.
Stupefied. Stupefied.
I do enjoy life.
Levioso.
Watch your opponent assigned to attack or defend yourself.
Nobody
Not
bats 100,
bad
am I
for a
right, chat?
beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I don't see a moth. Do you?
Revelio.
No, wait. There was definitely something shimmering up these stairs. That's curious. Ah, here we go. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
It was skill.
If you're interested. Till next time.
And still no sign of that blasted moth.
Revelio.
Everyone seems to fear me. I think that's brilliant.
Lumos.
Bench. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There's an animal skeleton there.
Revelio. Revelio.
Where on the map are we? Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. Okay, I'm gonna check on the map. I'm gonna check on my phone where to find this blasted moth. Hogwarts Legacy. moth located in the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. Can be found on the 4th floor, just a bit south of the tower Flue Flame. It's situated right outside Professor Fig's classroom. To collect the moth, you need to use the Lumos. Okay. Right outside of Professor Fig's classroom. 4th floor. Okay, 1st floor. 2nd floor. 3rd floor.
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised you
4th floor.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, would you look at that? Okay, I bet this is where we need to be.
Lumos. Revelio.
There you
Lumos.
are. With that, another field guide page is ours. I'm feeling a bit reckless, chat. Let's go do a duel with a wand that's second hand. That's not gonna end well. What antics is Peeves up to now?
From the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late. Oh, hello.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap
Revelio.
me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment.
Unless in dire straits, it's probably best to avoid this particular toilet as it's allegedly one of Peeves' favorite pranking spots.
So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Oh, Peeves. Peeves' antics never fail to entertain.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
And with that, another field guide page is ours.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Hell yeah, count me in.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Yellow shield to break with the levitation.
Leviosa! Potato! Stupid one! That's all you've got? Stupid one! Springo! Come on! Leviosa! Stupid one! Stupid one!
I'm the winner!
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Woo!
There's strong competition ahead, but
and the
keep this
crowd
up
goes
and you could be the next
wild!
school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I wonder if I can use the training dummy yet. Nope, can't talk to him. Alright, off to Charms class.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
I almost bought an hour.
Foot stairs! Oh, hold up a moment. I'm going the wrong way. Now I see a treasure chest on the map. Is there a treasure chest in here? Yes! Crimson top hat. Let's equip that really quick. We got some dark arts hats.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't
I wish there was something I could do to
necessarily
stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down till I finish up here.
If only Black
Cat.
had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of muggles and
Whoa, someone's talking shit about Muggle-born wizards.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over. Lucky for us, we have Professor Weasley.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
Bro!
What was the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children? He hates children.
What do you think Black's wife is like? She must be miserable. Although, not while he's here, perhaps.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put
That kind of racism from a Hufflepuff is just unheard of.
werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
That door's locked. Can't get in there yet. Here we are.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right, let's do this. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves
You know what I just realized, chat?
Outside
In the Harry
for a
Potter
spot
world,
of fresh air.
Muggle devices can be enchanted.
After me.
So you could make a gun with unlimited ammo. I wonder how much trouble you'd get in with the Ministry if you did something like that.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery.
That would definitely get
as
you
I'm
a visit
the
from
Quidditch
the
players
Department of
amongst us would
Misuse of
agree.
Muggle artifacts.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm
Accio.
at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to... Splendid!
Shit!
Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
All right, not bad.
That is how it's done.
Oh, you know what I just realized? There's two Sebastians in this game. There's Sebastian Dawnbreaker, who we're playing as, and then you have Sebastian
I know
Sallow.
everyone is watching.
Oh well.
But try not to be nervous.
Accio.
Very good.
Knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. Shit.
Let us see this.
Yes! Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I don't think it would be truly unlimited, but it could very well be self-reloading.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
And now.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Nope.
This one.
I feel like being a dick. I'm gonna knock all her balls out of the court. That's my goal.
Accio.
Oh, shit. I fucked that up.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
See, nonverbal cast, just there. Worth it!
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it.
So it's a mountain
the
fortress.
mist
That's
was
pretty
so
badass.
thick, I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
And I wouldn't call that summoning, that's more of a pull. Yeah.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Ronan's
I enjoyed
great.
the match. Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction
I'd figure
outside
wandless
of
casting
the
is a good way
ordinary
to
curriculum.
burn your hand.
Expect
Yeah,
to hear
especially
from me
with
soon
Incendio.
regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I imagine it'd be a lot. It's like working with unstable explosives. It's very easy for things to go wrong. Or at least that's what my expectation would be.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
And now we can grab the flying guidebook pages.
If I had to pick a favorite, Professor, I'd choose garlic. Underneath that chipper persona lies a brilliant herbological mind.
I'd die of embarrassment if my mother taught at Hogwarts. Don't know how Natty manages.
Defense against the dark arts can be intimidating, but Professor Hecat actually makes it seem manageable.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Ronan's teaching us a spell or having a practice himself. Don't you find? It's genuinely questionable as to whether the man's at Hogwarts to steer the next generation or to become the next Uric the Oddball.
It's so much better when it gets dark earlier. I'd spend all night in that astronomy tower if they'd let me. How can you not be absolutely fascinated with the stars? I should let Shah adopt me.
Rumor is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry. Or wonder what she did.
Sharp was in a mood the other day. Not a single student got their sleep.
That's enough gossip. Right, locked door. Oh, wait, we have an arithmancy door. 1 plus 4 gets you 5. Take away 7, I believe, and you get 12. Yes. And then 3 plus 2 is 5. That's easy. 3, 5. So that would put us at 10. Yes, that should do the trick. Yes, wizard, grenade. I mean, fireball. Wait, wrong game. Dusky wool scarf. Collection updated. Puffskein statue. Offense goes up. I must admit, I do kind of like that scarf, but I think... Ooh, it's got skulls on it, too. Do we want to get dripped out in dark arts garb? We got the drip. We got the drip. Not really my thing. Much more Omen style than mine. Oh, forgot my glasses. Say? It doesn't say anything. Let's see if it's got a description here. A well-appointed scarf, well-suited for witches and wizards drawn to the darker side of magic. Does the scarf come in red? With skulls? No. At least, I don't think so. This ain't like Baldur's Gate where you can dye your gear, unfortunately.
I hope I'm well.
Although there's so much variety that I would almost say it's not necessary.
One victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
And now, we will go to Hogsmeade and get ourselves a wand.
Why would anyone bother sending...
Weasley after class. Oh, it's a help.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Yes, we learned
regarding the trip to
Reparo, and then we go to
Hogsmeade I mentioned
Hogsmeade.
earlier. We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'll go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Simple enough.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Anyone been into Albie Beats' shop lately?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Oh, look.
Revelio.
Yep.
Professor, why must I...
Good luck.
There we go. This fountain is in the Transfiguration Courtyard, has a likeness of a wyvern on top of and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is the most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Way, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Accio. Got it.
Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends.
I don't know why,
but
moon mind sounds like a
my
gamer
gobstone
word.
collection, that is.
You fucking moon minds!
Someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often.
Maybe that's why everyone doesn't like you.
People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright, so we've got a side quest to get some marbles.
I adore decorating for the holidays. You can never have too many fairy lights, in my opinion. Not sure the fairies
They say her
Ah, there you are.
Brilliant.
Now, Zenobia's gobstones seem to be... Oh, that's just what I fucking need. And we'll get a sonic screwdriver wand handle for completing this quest. Okay, door. I wonder if this game would be less laggy if I had a better GPU. And a better processor. Assuming that I get this new job, try stink bombs, wizards, man. Think of the weirdest things. Yeah. You know what, chat? We're gonna take a break from the game really quick, and we're gonna watch an animation that I absolutely love that is completely relevant to this game. Oh no. Why everyone hates wizards.
Of course, everyone hates wizards. They are physically weak, they have bad social skills, and for some reason, they think riddles are hilarious.
I'm gonna go make some tea.
So here is the top 5 reasons why all wizards are terrible, and of course, we should be respectful to everyone and not generalize based on stereotypes, so I'm going to try my best not to be too judgmental. Number 5, all wizards are perverts. The other day I went to use a public bathroom, and of course, one of a spot a wizard pondering an orb, and it's like, dude, wow, really? In public? I hate all-seeing orbs. The other day a wizard cut me in line, and when I called him out on it, he started fortune-telling about how I was going to die in my sleep. Wizards have all the spells in the world available to them, and you will know just how creepy they are by which spells they have mastered. The other day I saw a stray cat on the road, and I pet it, and it started groaning and moaning, and I realized, oh, it's a goddamn polymorph. Ew! Number 4, it takes your entire life to be even remotely good at magic. How often do you run into young wizards who are good at magic? The answer is never. They might know some spells that make things sparkle or flash or light up an object. Yeah, wow, dude, I always wanted to be friends with a flashlight. These kids become so enthralled with their new powers that they just shut themselves into towers for their entire lives and come out looking like freaks. You will never see a wizard who looks like he's had a proper diet. They are either weirdly skinny or they look like the only thing they can cook is magically conjured chicken nuggets. Number 3, magic is a waste of everyone's time. If you try to imagine a wizard in combat, you're probably thinking of some guy who throws fireballs around, and you're wrong. What they really do is stand in the back and then get too anxious about doing anything. Oh, what if I hit this guy? What if I hit that? Yeah, dude, what if you did anything? And even if they try to help in other ways, they'll just be like, allow me to cast a magical shield of protection. And it's like, okay, yeah, well, here's the thing, man. It's not the Middle Ages anymore, and goblins have guns. Number 2, technology beats magic every time. Do you know what wizards could be doing instead of learning magic? Literally anything else. Society needs doctors, engineers, teachers, and what we don't need is an over-glorified clown who can glow in the dark. Magic hasn't really changed anything in the world except make things worse. Invisibility means now every shopkeeper needs surveillance for suddenly lifting objects, and every day on the news you hear about some broom man crashing into a building. And portals? Yeah, we still don't know if those things are safe. Some people just never show up. And for those who swear they are safe and use them all the time, well, the cancer rates are through the roof. Number 1, the world is ending. Personally, I think necromancy is morally wrong. But magic supporters will always respond to this like, no, there's nothing inherently wrong with necromancy itself, it's just how you use it. But at the same time, I can't even go to a graveyard anymore because of all of the abandoned stray skeletons. Also, I just hate that nowadays whenever a celebrity dies, there'll always be that one wizard guy who says, oh, it's such a shame they died before they could have been sacrificed to the dark god Baal. And it's like, no one asked. Also, the sky nowadays is blood red, but the sky actually used to be blue, and I guess it's kind of far-fetched to blame this on dark magic, but it just feels like something that might have to do with the amount of rituals lately that opened the gates to hell. Anyway, those are my top 5 reasons why all wizards are terrible, but before I go, I have one last thing to say, which is that this video is sponsored by the Fighters Guild. Instead of bringing a useless wizard to your quest, why not bring a fighter, knight, or crusader, someone who can actually be of use? Go to your local Fighters Guild and you can get 10% off with the code word. All my videos will be subtle advertisements from now on. Okay, bye everybody, bye!
I love this video. Right, gobstones. The tea is on the kettle. Ooh!
Lumos.
Alright, I bet we'll find our moth at the top of the stairway. We found some gold. Very nice. Here's the moth. Now we got an arithmancy door over here. What do we got for our equation? 8 plus 1, that's 9. You need 4 on the... so you need 4 on the basic question mark. And then 13 plus 3, that's 16. To get 21, you would need 5. That's 4. And then 6, if I recall correctly. There we are. A Christmas tree! Hell yeah! I love Christmas! Forest rivet gloves. Interesting. Oh, they've got a clover on them. I'll just make them invisible.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's one.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Levioso!
Now there's another arithmancy door right around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So we've got 3 plus 9, that's 12, plus 7 would get you 19, and then 15 plus 2 would get you 17, plus 6 to get 23. So we need 6 on the question mark, and... oh, blasted, I've already forgotten. 3 plus 9, that's 12, plus 7, so. And then 15 plus 2, that's 17, plus 6 to get 23. Go. Slate jumper attire and an ornamental stand. Now Zenobia's gobstones are somewhere up here. Yeah, but that's still a living motor. Wizards would be very useful in siege warfare.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio! There we go. Very cool trophy room.
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he saved up for a new one. I can't wait.
Oh. Now what am I looking for in here? Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skills in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows the special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Maribel Garlic, from mandrakes to mistletoe and bubotubers to bouncing bulbs. Her work with Flora has exceeded all expectations. There's a guy up there. Back when this game first came out, they didn't actually have this quest did not have tracking or markers. You basically had to fumble around the school, tripping over your own dick, trying to find these things. I'm so glad that they updated it so that this has tracking. It certainly needed it.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That's curious. He said that he'd better look at high places, which usually indicates there's one nearby, but I'm not seeing anything. And the tracking isn't showing anything either. Now there ought to be a gobstone around here. Oh, it's up there. Gotta go up the stairs.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's another arithmancy door. Let's have a look. So 0 plus 1 is 1, so you need 3 on the 2. Okay. 1, 3, here we go. And then 2 plus 3 is 5, which means we need 4 to get 9. Quidditch shelf. And here's the arithmancy classroom. Cobalt Adventurer Ensemble. Let's see what that looks like really quick. That's pretty cool. Six plus 5 gets you 11, which means you'd need another 6 to get to 17. And then 7 plus 0, so we need 1 to get to 8. Fuck off! Fuck. Six plus 11 gets you 17. 6 plus 5 gets you 11, so you need 6 to get to 17. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I am rarted. And so is this game, apparently. Let's try again. I don't like how if it's off camera, you can still roll it. That is bad design right there. Alright, more arithmancy. 5 plus 6 gets you 11, which means you'd need 4 to get to 15. And then 13 plus 0 gets you 13, which means you'd need 5 to get to 18. Diamond Debonair Ensemble. Curse you, Mathomancidor! Yeah. Oh yeah, here's a key.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, there's one.
Accio!
That just means there's 2 more. I definitely saw a flying page.
Accio!
There we go.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Find Zenobia's gobstones. Ah, there's
Accio!
Arthur 6 tried conjuring.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. the
is.
last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Let's explore this tower real quick. I want to know what's up here. This must be Miss Onai's mom. Dapper Mauve Ensemble. Mudiwa Onai. Under Professor Black's directions, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly await your response. Warmest regards, Professor Matilda Weasley. I think the water's done boiling, so I'm gonna go and step out really quick to get myself some tea. I will be back in a few seconds.
She's always after the latest fad. I've told her, nibs are nib.
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen them.
There's not 1 week gone by I haven't had a howler from my mother. She's doing it deliberately. It's because I left my room in a mess.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I'd swear someone put Glumbumble treacle in my tea.
My mother says the foulest owls. I'm talking about the actual owls.
I was trapped on the grand staircase once. Every time I tried to step off, it moved again. Still haven't lived that down.
Don't get me started on how horrifying the levels of spectacular are. Why we're forced to engage in them in class instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
Chinese chomping cabbages terrify me. Something about a leafy vegetable with teeth seems extremely unnatural.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted.
Don't you find it chilly in the greenhouse? It always surprises me how cool it is.
I'm not looking forward at all to learning about the snog. There's a reason that thing has thorns.
It makes no sense to me why Bersians don't study Abyssinian shrivelfigs. Why should they escape the torment?
Can't seem to get the smell of dragon dung out of my robes after that last herbology class. Suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
They say herbology is the study of magical and mundane plants.
Alright, I'm back, and I have my tea.
Protego!
That's not what I meant to do, but I'll roll with it.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was in.
Door? There we go.
She put a boat on. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Do we be a dick? Nah.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
If they stick your gobstones in high places, I'm not getting them back a second time.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. you clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Arrow.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Perfect. Perfect.
Have an answer as to why.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogwarts.
Secret passage. Charcoal lock scarf.
Liar. I know you're lying, aren't you? You're making it all up.
What if he's not?
I really have made a mess of it, but he is, isn't he? He's making it all up, all of it, nonsense.
What's going on here?
Fine. I'm making it all up.
Oh, I absolutely hate you. I hate you.
That is rather cruel and unusual punishment, I must say. I might hate you too.
I swear I can't win around here. Next time I shall keep Clopton's musings to myself.
So he did say something about me?
My lips are sealed.
I cannot believe how much I hate you. You'd better watch yourself next time.
Why are all the Hufflepuffs dicks? I thought that was the Slytherins. But no, between the racist asshole from earlier making the Mudblood comments and this guy, what the fuck? Hufflepuff, what got into you people?
I shall get in
Something's
trouble
got to
for
be in the
this.
water over there.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright. That's a brazier. We can't use that until we have Incendio. Let's go get those flying library books back.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
3. 3 to go. Just missed it. Where did it go? Okay, 3. That's 2 more. That's not a book. That's a field guide page. Where could our next one be? Nope, that's a person. I see movement and I'm like, I got an itchy trigger finger.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Today was a good day. That is until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's classes with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he'd have been expelled by now. Arbiter smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Oh, we got the avian gray one handle. Now,
one might say, finally have an arm.
to Hogsmeade, ladies and gentlemen.
It's empty.
I've been here on my own for once.
All of my siblings have gone on to work.
Fuck the stairs! That's gotta be murder on your knees, leaping from the top of stairs to the bottom onto a stone
fancy
floor.
meeting you here.
Big oof.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I've only ever gotten detention once in my entire academic career.
Might have saved me from one.
Maybe I'll tell that story on the To Be Continued podcast this weekend.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Hippogriffs.
Certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh yeah, there's the houses over there.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I
the
suppose
mushrooms.
most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Alright, let's get the wand first. That's always the most exciting part, is it not?
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
So there's an Ollivander's right over here. So here's what we're gonna do, chat.
Revelio.
We can do this one of two ways. We can go with what the Pottermore website has for me, which is a rigid 13-inch walnut wood dragon heartstrings wand, or we can take a personality test and see what my wand would be. Which core, which wood? If you haven't found your wood... Oh, which wood? Yeah. Let's take that. Imagine it's your first time in Hogsmeade. Which establishment are you entering first? Ollivander's the Wand Makers. Which color combination do you like the best? Hair color? Blonde. I'm tall. Pick a word that most resonates with you. Try not to think about it too much. Guilt. Pick another word. Sun. Now pick an image that calls to you. Lady Justice. Which would... I don't like this one. There's got to be a better... Now you know your family, parents' name, appearance, and you've received a letter and the majority of your school supplies. It's time to get your wand. How do you feel? Excited. Which personality trait did you get on the previous quiz? Brave, I'm in Gryffindor. You've now collected the majority of your school supplies, but it's starting to get late and you need a wand. You walk over to Ollivander's. No, this isn't the one that I'm looking for either. What are your favorite subjects? DA, and charms, and flying. I think this is the one I was looking for. What is your Patronus? Mine was an Abraxian when I took the quiz, but that's not on here, so we're gonna go with a similar creature, a unicorn. Pick a career. Horror. Which character do you relate to? Sirius Black. What is your blood status? I guess Muggle-born. Actually, no, half-blood. Dad's a mage. Dad plays mage in RPGs. What pet do you bring to Hogwarts? A cat. Pick a president. Is Trump on here? Yes! Yes, we're picking Trump! Pick a UK Prime Minister. Margaret Thatcher! I believe I was ENFJ when I took this in high school. Pick a Deathly Hollow. Cloak of Invisibility. Fly, fight, or freeze? Fight. Which virtue is best? Chastity. The one virtue I cannot attain for myself is the best one. Pick a motto. Who is silent gives consent. Fire provides proof of gold. Misery proof of strong men. Though the wound is healed, the scar remains. A true friend is known in the time of need. That man is wise who talks little. Nothing comes from nothing. Where there is unity, there is victory. Is it how well you live that matters not? It is how well you live that matters, not how long. Which core do you think suits you? Blood status. Who wrote this? A vampire? Given that this is Quotev and this thing hasn't been relevant since like the early 2010s, possibly. Goths were all the rage back then. Unicorn here, dependable, faithful, pure, dragon heart, string, powerful, dark, temperamental, phoenix feather, rare, slow learning, versatile. Well, I got dragon heart string on Pottermore. Pick a flaw. Unstable, reckless, overthinking, too emotional, too loyal, detached, stubborn, overly ambitious, insecure, too individualistic, vengeful, arrogant. I don't know, chat. Which would you say fits me based on what you've seen of my streams? It's kind of a shame that being crazy isn't a flaw. Because I am definitely crazy. It used to be overthinking, but I've kind of grown out of that. Oh, you know what? Unstable is kind of like being crazy. I'll go with that. Cypress and Phoenix Feather. Cypress wands are associated with nobility. The great medieval wand maker Geraint Ollivander wrote that he was always honored to match a cypress wand, for he knew he was meeting a witch or wizard who would die a heroic death. Fortunately, in these less bloodthirsty times, the possessors of cypress wands are rarely called upon to lay down their lives, though doubtless many of them would do so if required. Wands of cypress find their soulmates among the brave and bold and the self-sacrificing, those who are unafraid to confront the shadows in their own nature and others' natures. Core. This is the rarest type of core. Phoenix feathers are capable of great range of magic, though they may take longer than either unicorn or dragon cores to reveal this. They show the most initiative, sometimes acting of their own accord. Phoenix feather wands are always the pickiest when it comes to potential owners, for the creature from which they are taken is one of the most independent and detached in the world. These wands are the hardest to tame and to personalize, and their allegiance is usually hard won. Too individualistic. Alright, we can go back a page. See if that affects our results. Let's see, too individualistic. Cypress and Phoenix Feather are all the same. Alright, guess that's what we're going with in Ollivanders.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 50th
Hey, Chat, I just
student,
realized,
are you
what does
not?
Cypress wood
What
look
am I
like?
saying?
What
Of course
color
you
is
are.
it?
Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Oh, no! Definitely not.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
So cypress wood is typically a light yellow to medium brown color.
How intriguing.
With the sapwood being nearly white. Okay.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
So we're gonna go with the white, since we'll just assume it's white, it's sapwood cypress. Cypress.
Curious indeed.
13 inches, rigid, yes. Phoenix feather.
How intriguing.
Light yellow to medium brown color. Actually, this seems to be the most,
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Intriguing.
I will just say it's lacquered.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from
Well, at least I know where I can find a phoenix down.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective.
Bro, we are not breaking out.
This will
We're
be
not
an
breaking my
excellent
wand
match
to revive a
indeed.
party member.
And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright, now we need to visit Tomes and Scrolls, J. Pippin's Potions, and the Magic Neep.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Alright, we'll take that. And that.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Got some Wigan-Royal potions, very nice. Now, chat, it is now 9 o'clock where I live. We are going to go to these last two stores, and I think we're going to wrap up there. I will be back tomorrow night with more Star Wars The Old Republic with my good friend and co-host, Rick. Oh, I just remembered. No, not that. Look at that, it's the 8th Doctor's sonic screwdriver.
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Tomes and scrolls. I went completely the wrong way. I'm not saying that I'd need a Phoenix down, it's just nice to know it's close by. Fair enough. I wonder if there's magic to bring back the dead in the Harry Potter universe. Like, not necromancy, but more of a full restore type of thing.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
We're probably going to need all of that later down the line, but for now, those two will do. What was that magical jingling just now? There we go. I think I see a flying page.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
There we go.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
This cart belongs to Timothy Teasdale, who runs the Magic Neep. He enjoys being in the thick of things and engaging with customers outside the shop. Alright, chat, we're going to save the game and call it here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to find somebody who's live that we can raid. Save game, yes. Slot. Saving. Save complete.